Okay, welcome back to part 3. So we're going to learn today about internal and external triggers for relapse, because we want to prevent relapse or a slip. So basically an internal trigger would be something that is internal, that sets off this relapse mode. So that could be loneliness, it could be anger. How many times have people been angry? I just need a drink, right? It could be depression, anxiety. I just need a, it could be feeling inadequate or insecure, those type of feelings. So what I want you to do is take out a paper and pen, and I want you to write down what type of internal triggers you may have. Try to come up with like 5. Hungry is another one. Jealous. I'm jealous of someone. I'm bored. I don't know what to do. I always drink and use drugs. What can I do now? What are some other ones? I feel I want to relax. I've worked hard all day. I just want to have a beer and kick back, right? That's what that a lot of times people do that. I'm feeling worried. I've lost someone in my family. I'm grieving. Those type of I'm feeling frustrated. I'm feeling like I'm being neglected by my family. Whatever it is, come up with some of those internal triggers for yourself in a notebook, and then we will come up with strategies on. So I'm bored, here's what I can do, or I'm feeling insecure, this is what I can do. We'll come up with some strategies, some relapse prevention strategies, because all those moods come into play in our lives from time to time. And so being able to be healthy at coping with them, because mood state changes all the time, right? How often have you been angry and then 20 minutes later, oh, I'm on top of the world, it's such a beautiful day outside, right? Moods change constantly, so it's also about like kind of letting go of stuff. Like if I've been angry for 3 days about something someone said or bothered, I need to let it go. So I'll teach you later on in this course about journaling, because journaling is very helpful during recovery. Okay, so that's internal triggers. All right, external triggers are things that are outside of us. Internals in our brain, like mental states and things like that. External is outside of us. So if like let's try to come up with 5 of your own external triggers. Like let's think the liquor store, or the road the drug dealer lives on, or maybe the drug dealer's phone number in my phone, or a text message from the drug dealer. Parties at friend's house, or being at a friend's house, going in a bar, going down to the beach. I live in Florida, but whatever your external triggers are, we need to identify those. So identify a handful, and then we'll identify a handful of strategies for that. So let's say it's the liquor store. I always went to this liquor store right down the road, or it's maybe taking a different way around the liquor store so I don't pass it. For a few days or a few weeks or something like that, to get me out of the habit of wanting to stop there. Or changing, like if I buy a 6-pack of beer at the local 7-Eleven, well, maybe it's going to a different one, like a Speedway or something different. Something totally changing it up. So those are internal triggers and external triggers. And what I'm going to do, there's a really good group workbook that I use in group. And these pages, I'm going to scan them in and make them PDFs for you. It's an internal trigger questionnaire and an external trigger questionnaire. Really good. They really have a nice, great list that you'll be able to identify these things, because that's the way to work towards building the skills that we need so that we don't relapse. Okay, so now we're on to the next one. And the next thing we're going to talk about is, let's see, letting go of shame. Shame is big in relapse, and shame is big in addiction. So we're going to work on identifying those kind of mood states so that you can move on away from that. All right.